We've been looking around and stuff, and fuck, do you ever walk in a room and forget why you walked in there? I've just fucking done that now. It's like when you get halfway up the stairs and you forget why you're going up there, and then it suddenly occurs to you you're holding all the other passengers up trying to get on the fucking plane. I'm so sorry. We've been walking around, we've been everywhere. We've been down the bay, that was great. They've got fucking fountains down there now. Fucking hell. Years ago, you were lucky if you got stabbed down there. You know, you turn up, I got stabbed. Fucking hell, you're lucky, man. I got no limbs. But it is, we've been looking around. I was in Cardiff today and was in Millets. Some kid trying to buy a knife. I want a knife, man. I want a fucking knife. What do you want it for? Just give me the knife. They're all suspicious in combat shops, but you can go to Debenhams in the kitchen department, get anything. Knives, cleavers, choppers. No one bats an eyelid. The indoor demonstrators might as well do demonstrations for murderers in there. See, that's your jabber. You can jab somebody with that. That's your wilder. You can wilder him out like that. Have you noticed every time there's a murder on the loose, they have that advert pop up from B&Q? This week, hatchets, half price. So that's a shovel, some rope, some duct tape, and a fucking big hammer. You're going to be busy over the weekend. Yeah. Or there's that advert for Purcell, you know, with the wife sorting out all her husband's washing. And she goes, oil, grass, and bloodstains. Is she not the slightest bit fucking suspicious? You'd ask, wouldn't you? Hey, Trev, who you been rolling about in the grass with? So it is this brilliant, and we got chips today. It was in the chip shop, which is great. Why did they put that hot display cabinet along the counter where we stand? You know, you kind of go, I fancy a bit of... That's where we stand. Excuse me, can I have a... fucking... You know, the cod's in there going, you think you got problems? They wouldn't give you a burning menu to look at in a restaurant. I love restaurants. I like the bit at the end. You know when you ask for the bill, you always go, can I have the bill, please? Can I have the bill, please? What, is it a secret, is it? You didn't sit there all night with your wife, did you? Go, get down, fucking get down. No, drink it under the table, under the fucking table. Why'd you ask for the bill like that? You didn't order it like that, did you? I'll have the chicken, I'll have the chicken. Have you got some chips? I'll have some chips. Onion ring, got some onion ring. I love restaurants. It's like, and that's the thing they always boast about now, isn't it? Restaurants, proper homemade cooking. We do I don't want homemade cooking. That's why I'm here, because I don't like the shit home. Well, you know. And they don't say whose home it is, do they? Could be a mental home, couldn't it? I like it when the waiter asks you if you want Parmesan cheese on your dinner. Yeah, give me essence of puke over me tea. Come on. Parmesan? Yes, please. Yeah, so much better. Take a dump on it, take a shit on it. Come and And we're staying in a great place. It's like a B&B outside town. I don't know what it is with these old hotels, you know. They're all sort of built on different levels, you know. The bloke showed us to our room. We went this way, Mr. Evans. We go down a couple of steps here, like that. Along here, down, and then we have to go up like that, and then down. Along here, down, and then fucking up again. I'm like, who built this place? Paula Radcliffe. Well, the fire alarm goes off, you die of whiplash. Oh, they're all prepared for a major emergency in the hotel, like a fire. They got an axe behind some glass and a bucket of sand. Well, you need the axe to smash the glass to get it out. And then you put a fire out with an axe. What, chop it out, do you? Chop it. And that sand bucket, everyone just puts their fags out in there. You chuck that on a fire, it's like... No, it's just got the flavour of 20 Bensons. We got completely lost driving in. I've got a great car, it's like an ex-company car. And it's great on the motorway at night. When I've got my lights on, people start moving out the way. And when I've got the sirens going, they shit themselves. And And we got lost. We got lost coming into Cardiff because of your one-way systems. I don't know how you get around. Even the signs you go, I don't know, man. Fuck it, that. I don't know. And we asked, you know when you ask the way, why do you always get the village fucking idiot? You know, you always get the bloke who needs to kind of point the way he's telling you to visualise it in his head. He's like, wait a minute, yes, I know this one. You go down there, you do a right. Come to a roundabout, go round the roundabout. Round the roundabout. Fuck it, I've missed my turning. What are you doing now? I'm in the services, I'm fucked. You can't get lost now. They have this satellite navigational system in cars. Yeah. We just got rid of our wives, giving us all the wrong directions, and they've replaced it with another fucking woman. But it's different, because it has that sexy voice on there. It kind of goes like that. Turn left. Fucking right, look. Straight up. Oh! Different. Because they know that's how you get a bloke to do anything. Ladies, you should try it with him at home. It fucking works. Just walk in the kitchen and go, the rubbish wants taking out. You know? The garage wants cleaning. Oh, fucking do it now. You missed a bit. But that satellite navigational system, you make a wrong turn and it turns straight back into your wife. Make a U-turn now. I love that. You ever get lost with your wife? You're completely lost. And your wife always says the same thing. Oh, let's just go home. We're fucking lost. What did you throw bread out the fucking window? You know, we parked the car in the car park. It's got a sign in the car park. Car thieves operate in this area. Where else would they operate? It's a fucking car park. All the times I've been driving through the country, saw a couple of car thieves in a field going, you said there'd be cars. And thanks for telling us. They're not doing anything about it. They just put the sign up with thanks. You'd hate if you was getting mugged and a copper just ran up and went, he's mugging you, he is. He's running away with all your money. And we paid in the parking machine, and I hate those parking machines. Any machine where you've got to put money in. How do they always know you're in a hurry? You know, you rush up to it, and they always get fussy on that last pound coin. You kind of put it in, and it goes, no, I don't like that one. Well, it's just the same as all the others. Yeah, I just don't like that last one. You do the lucky rub. You ever do that? Fucking come on. Fucking come on. How does that make anything lucky? How? If that was the case, all blokes' knobs would be really lucky, you know what I'm saying? What? That would be lucky. There'd be like rows of blokes in the betting office looking at the screens going, go on, Misty boy! Fucking hate machine. You ever go on the fizzy drinks machine? Who built that machine to let that can filled with gas fall that far? You know, you push a button. Fucking hell. You look in the trough, it's still concussed, rolling up. You wouldn't go to the bar here, ask for a Coke, and the bloke goes, here you are then, fuck off. It's like... certain things, like zips, they make me panic. You know, you ever worn a jacket with a zip and your mobile goes off inside and your zip decides to get stuck? You start panicking, you're like, fuck it up, my mobile! You say to yourself, I can get to the top, maybe it'll come down. No, you're stuck higher, you're like, phone an ambulance! I hate that. Always when you get out the door, you know, you're in a hurry, you do your zip up, all the teeth come apart. Fucking hate that. You know, you say to yourself, I can get to the top, maybe I come down. No, you're apart all the way to the top. You're walking down the street and you look like a fucking shuttlecock. And I think zips sound differently depending on what job they got to do, you know? Like the one on your case when you've packed it to go on holiday. Always sounds excited when you're doing it up, doesn't it? It's like, yeah! Because it don't sound like that at customs when they're doing it, does it? It's like, no. It's like the one on the back of your wife's dress when she asks you to do it up for her, you know? It sounds like a fucking tight fit, doesn't it? It's like... But it is, I'll come out the house today to get into the car to come up here, fucking cat under my car. There's always a cat under your car, just sat there like, morning. Oh, kid's got like a part-time job or a quick fit, you know? It's when you catch them unawares, cats, they don't like it. It's like you caught them doing something, you suddenly look under your car, they go like, You know, you make a cat angry, they start doing all that Dracula Kung Fu shit, you know? It's when an animal just stops dead. You ever stare at a squirrel and they suddenly go, fuck, he's gonna go for me throat! You should try it, it works. You know, someone picks on you out here on a Friday or a Saturday, you looking at my bird, go like, oh, I'll leave him alone, I think. Dogs I like. I don't get crufts though. You know the dog show? Some of the stuff they make those dogs do is humiliating. Dogs are not like that. That's fucking embarrassing. If you had a dog and you wanted to go to the paper shop and you went, come on, boy. Stop it! And they always have nice dogs in crufts. Have you noticed? You never see like a pit bull, the big ribbon in his hair going, you say one fucking word. And I gets in the car. What is it with seatbelts when you get in the car? They're so temperamental. You pull a seatbelt suddenly and it's like you've startled it. It doesn't want to come out. You'll pull it, they go, no! Fuck it! You have to kind of ease it out. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this trip. I really have. You know, airbags, they're always keen to get on the action, aren't they? Airbags, you only have to ping your car and it's like, is it me? Fuck off. You know, they always go down disappointed. Oh, I thought I was going to see some action. Because I love travelling. I love it. I used to like it when I was a kid. Remember you used to travel with your parents and your mum would buy those travel sweets. They were in that tin. As soon as you opened that tin, that powder was all over the car. All around your mouth. You look like a family of fucking crackheads. You know, you're at your box on sugar. Give me another one. Give me another one. Ah! Your dad's speeding up. Fuck, I'm a drugs mule. I do, I love it. Because I was coming into London today. People don't mind picking their nose in their car, do they? I was sat at these traffic lights. I looked over this bloke. I mean, he's really getting, you know. Because all blokes have discovered that. It's like a medical breakthrough that this fits every orifice in his body. One day went, blimey, fits here, here, and here. And I'm watching this bloke, I'm getting just as interested as he is what's going to come out. And I go on, sunshine! It's like watching the fucking Discovery Channel, you know? I don't want the lights to change, I want to see what happens in the end. Go on! Always when you don't realise, you know, the lights have changed, that fucker from behind you will go like, come on! And you always pull away extra fast, you know? He never pulls away fast, does he? It's always some old fella in an Austin Allegro like that. Come on! Fucking sorry, mate. Was holding you up from breaking the land fucking speed record. Hate that. You ever sit in traffic lights, you suddenly look in your rear view mirror, suddenly there's an ambulance going, woo, 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 woo. Suddenly you forget how to drive. You're like, you know, the gear sticks, the brake, the fucking windscreen wipers are gone, the windows are going up and down. You're at your car shouting to the ambulance driver, you do it, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And I travel a lot at night. You know, what is it with traffic lights in the middle of the night want to hold you up? There's fuck all on the roads, but traffic lights are like, stop. There's fuck all here. Stop. You know, you're sat at a junction, you should be looking at roaring traffic and nothing. You ever sit at a red light for so long you start going like that? It's broken. That light's broken. You know there's people in cars behind you going like that. Go on, it's broken. You know, as soon as you pull out... Hey, have you ever seen a traffic light have a mental breakdown? That's brilliant. They just stand there flashing all their colours. Green, amber, stop, go, I don't know. You know, and they put that hood thing over them. It's like a fucking straitjacket of mental traffic lights. You can hear them underneath going, I'm Britney Spears, I am. And who are these people that want to use a pedestrian crossing in the middle of the night? There's fuck all on the roads, but they want to press that button and hold you up. You know, they could have led in the road and nothing would have hit them. They could have danced all the way home on the road. Nothing, but they want to press that button. Stop! I want to cross the road. You know, they've always got that smug fucking look on their face, you know? You know, you're sat in your car turning into a ventriloquist. Come on, you twat. So I know all these people that want to use a zebra crossing and not thank you anymore. I hate them fuckers. You know when you stop for somebody at a zebra crossing, these buggers just walk across as if you're not even there. They go, yeah, so? Fucking don't mind me, I pay the road tax, you fucking use it! The thing is, if somebody does thank you now, you think they're nuts. If somebody walked across a zebra crossing going like, thank you very much. Thank you ever so much for stopping. He's fucking nuts. But you ever been standing at a bus stop and the bus pulls up and the driver decides to let his air brakes off? Fucking. Why do they do that? They'd hate if we did it to them, got on the bus and went, single to the town centre, please. People just want to hold you up. Tractor drivers, fuck, you ever been sat behind one of them doing 20 miles an hour? You just stare at the back of his head going like that. They're weird farmers, you know? You know when they give you that weird look as you go by, you know? Because all farmers say the same thing. What's your hurry? Slow down. This is the country. Fucking city boy. Then they go to one of those cattle markets and they go nuts, you know? What's the sudden hurry? I know what it is. He wants to get back on the road so he can fucking hold me up again. Oh, wow. Thanks. I thought somebody walked on. I shit myself. Oh dear, I love that. You know when you've got your wife in the car with you? I love that. And someone cuts you up, next set of traffic lights, you get out of the car, you say to your wife, I'm gonna have a fucking word with him. You know, you get up to the car, huge griller. What do you fucking want? Shit. You know, you can't lose face because your wife's watching. You go like, I just want to congratulate you on your superb driving skills back there. The way you went round that roundabout, not once, but twice. And the way you threw that fag out that window was fucking genius. You know, you get back in the car with your wife and go like, he shit himself. Not just me on that one then, good old. And the lorry driver's mate, you ever experienced him? Not the lorry driver himself, but his mate who gets out the cab, stands in the middle of the road and starts doing all that aircraft carrier landing shit with his hands. Stop! Lorry coming out. Fuck off. He'd hate if we did it to him. Fuck off, me and the missus coming through. You know, and they have that posh voice in the back of lorries when they're reversing, you know? Warning, vehicle reversing. Warning, vehicle reversing. Have you seen the driver? Fuck, he's not the vehicle I'm worried about, it's him. Perhaps a warning is for him, you know? He's in his cab going like that. Am I? Fuck, I thought I was going going really slow, people just overtaking. Who is that bloke who stands in the middle of the road, starts doing all that stuff? Suddenly he's a law unto himself. He's a traffic cop. He can control the traffic. It's like that citizen's arrest. I don't get that. Suddenly we can become a copper and arrest somebody. So if a copper arrests you, we can just arrest him back? You're nicked. No. You're nicked. You can't do that. Hey, don't make it worse for yourself, sonny. May have that on the back of lorries as well. How's my driving? Call this number. How? I can't write it down, I'd crash. And if he crashed into you, would you call him from the wreckage of your car? Hello? Yeah, you're shit. You'd call an ambulance. I always say when there's an accident, stay calm. Stay calm. That's why I admire the emergency services, because they're so calm. Every time there's an accident, very calm. You know, like we run to a call box and you go like, I need a fire engine now! And they go, okay, where are you? I don't fucking know, do I? But they have to be calm. It'd be no good if they were the same as us. It wouldn't work. If you ran to a call box and you went, I need a fire engine now! And they went, fuck me, tea's gone everywhere! Me pen's stuck up my arse! I do. I admire the emergency services. Nurses I admire most. How they can cope in the NHS is beyond me. Because the NHS is fucked. It is. You know, everyone complains about the superbugs and the germs in the NHS, but let's be honest, that's the only thing that are doing really fucking well in hospitals at the moment. They're the healthiest fuckers in there. It's like germs down the gym going, I'm a germ, I feel good. It's not safe to be in hospitals anymore. Have you visited somebody recently in hospital? Have you noticed each bed's got a phone by the side of it? Do you know what that's for? That's to call a fucking ambulance. You know the most important people in hospitals at the moment? Cleaners. Fuck the surgeons. Mrs. Mop's in charge now, you know. Soon we'll have a whole episode of Casualty just dedicated to cleaners where they're going, I need 10 cc's of Sif and set me up an IV of Domestos, quick. We're low on flash. We're going to lose the stain. Soon you'll have junior cleaners funneling around senior cleaners to learn how it's done. So we got a dirty floor. What do we need for a dirty floor? Well, we need a bucket. Yes, we need a bucket, but we need a good doobie-doo. Doobie-doo? Yes. Doobie-doo. Don't know if you've been down to outpatients. It's humiliating down there. All they do is get you to take your clothes off. You could walk in with anything. Got terrible earache. Okay, take your clothes off. Let's have a look at you. It's a hospital. They must know what they're doing. Why you don't do that anywhere else? You know, you don't go up to the dentist and go, I've got a terrible toothache. Okay, pull your pants down. Let's have a look at your ass. And when you take your clothes off at the hospital, they always give you that hospital big blue gown. Have you seen that? Fuck, it's like a giant J-cloth. That's what we're wearing. That's what they're doing. They're getting us to clean the wards for them now. You do whatever that doctor says. You're standing there in your giant J-cloth and he's like, could you lay on the floor for me? That's lovely. Could you give me your ankles? Could you make this noise? That's good. And have you noticed every time you're at the hospital, they want to know who the immediate family is? They keep asking, are you the immediate family? No, I'm not that fast. Who the fuck are the immediate family? Who are they? You know, do you invite them around your house for dinner and they go, we're already here. Goodbye, we've got to go now. We're the immediate family. Goodbye. Who makes this stuff up? You know, because it's your distant relatives, you invite them around your house for dinner, they stand at the end of your drive going, hello, we're the distant relatives. We won't be coming in. Who makes this up? Because there's your cousin once removed. Why? What the fuck did he do? Because there's your other cousin twice removed. I told you once, fuck off. I couldn't call anybody anywhere on my phone. If I had to call for an ambulance, not me. My mobile's knackered. It's really old. You've got to chuck coal in it. Well, I won't renew it. I can't stand mobiles. People, have you noticed people always shout as soon as they get a call on their mobile? Hello? Really? And they always walk away. They go, I've got a call, private. Hello? Guess what? We can still fucking hear you. And everyone's got cameras on their phones now, and they feel they've got to take a picture of fucking everything. You get these people that go out, no, I can take a picture on my phone. Yeah, then what? Well, I got it on my phone. Yeah, fucking, then what? Well, I can keep it. Yeah, then what? Well, I've got to delete it, it takes up memory. Even traffic wardens are taking pictures when they give us a ticket now. What happens when he gets his albums out? He goes, oh, look, there's one of me being a bastard. Those were the days. You know what I hate about mobiles? Predictive text. Can't stand it. It's like someone buttoning your conversation all the time. You know, you're trying to send a message, fuck, you can't do it. I'm just going to wear up the road. No, I'm just going to wear up the pub. No, I'm just going to wear up the shops. No, fuck off. It's like twins. Have you ever noticed twins always want to finish each other's sentences off? You just think one day one of them's going to go, will you please let me finish a fucking sentence? And mobiles are getting smaller. The trouble is your wife's handbag's getting bigger. Have you seen your wife when her mobile goes off in her bag? She disappears for a week and a half. You can hear her in her bag going like that. Where's my fucking mobile? Size of women's handbags. Now, it's not an handbag anymore, it's a body bag. Me and my missus, we was going out the other day, we're standing in the hallway. I said, it's all right, love, I'll take the rubbish out tomorrow. She went, fuck off, that's me bag. This is huge. Still had the fucking horns on it and everything. And men never go in women's handbags. No. Man has explored deep space, even landed on the moon. But if your wife goes, yeah, it's in my bag, you go, right, well, you fucking get it out. I am not going in there. I've seen things go in there and they ain't come out. Your wife ever asked you to hold her handbag while she's trying on some shoes in a shop? Just stand in the middle of the shop going like that. You just look like a badly dressed transvestite holding a bag, you know? Touchscreen technology now, that's what it is with phones. That's how the bloke sells it to you in the shop. As if it's something new. They go, yeah, it's got touchscreen technology. Like it's something new. We've had touchscreen technology for years. Go down the overnight garage about 3 in the morning and see all those pissheads doing touchscreen on that glass. Oi! Ginsters! Fucking ginsters! Geniuses, these blokes are. They're pioneers. They come up with smash screen technology next. I said ginsters. Pioneers. Because all table tennis balls always land on the floor the same way, like... I shouldn't have done that. That fucking hurt, that did. Look at that, if I went to the toilet and I'd pass steam. In fact, I'd whistle. I sweat a lot. I'm under hot lights. You'd expect me to sweat, you know? But there's other situations where it's not a good look. Maybe if you run to catch the last bus home at night and you find yourself sitting opposite that woman, you know, you're sweating and breathing heavily. You don't want her to think you're a murderer. Have you ever tried not to look like a murderer? It's fucking hard, you know? I'm not a murderer. It's like when you run into B&Q just as they're closing, you're in a hot sweat and breathing heavily. Have you got a big axe and some rope in there? It's not a good look. It's like when you go to a party with your wife, you know, and that beautiful woman starts speaking to you, you're giving it all the big one, and suddenly you spot your wife in the corner of the room looking at you like, eeeh. And then it starts, the sweating. Even worse, you're talking to that woman and she's wearing a low-cut dress. Fucking hell, now your face opens up like a fucking car wash. Keep your eyes on the face. Keep your eyes on the face. Her breasts are going, woo! Woo! Keep your eyes on the face. She only has to look around for like a second, and in your head, everything goes into slow motion. Oh, yeah. when you sweat a lot, your shirt would change colour. You know, it was a light blue, now it's a dark blue. It's like you're wearing a pregnancy testing kit and it's fucking positive. Then you got the car journey home and you're sweating even more because you're hanging onto the steering wheel like this because you can feel your wife staring at you from the passenger seat. Because you know any moment the interrogation's going to start. How old do you reckon that woman was back there? You're like, ooh, what woman? Ooh. In your head, you're like... oh, yeah. Ooh. And you've got to make sure you guess upwards because you don't want your wife thinking she's older than that woman back there or you're fucked. How old do you reckon that woman was back there? I don't know, about 25. Your wife's like, 25? Did I say 25? I meant fucking 35, probably 45, probably... It just keeps going up. It turns into a fucking cattle market. 25, 25, 60, 60, 65, 70, 80, 89, 95, 105, 102, 150, 105. By the time you finish, that woman back there's an old age pensioner with no fucking teeth, you know? I think she was dead. I think she was dead. Sold to the smug wife in the passenger seat. Your wife's sitting there going, meh. I don't get women. I really don't. I don't understand women at all, you know? They say women fancy men in uniform. Why is it women find so sexy about firemen? I mean, if your house was on fire and a fireman burst into your bedroom and went, quick, we got to get out of here now, would you go, oh. Is it hot in here or is it me? Just fanning the flames. Sex sells, that's what they say. I don't get singers like Miley Cyrus and Lady Gaga. They go on and on about, I just want to be appreciated for my music. I want to be taken seriously as a woman, yeah. Have you seen her on stage doing all that twerking shit? Everything hanging out? They're like, la, la, ooh, la, la, Lady Gaga. Ooh, la, la. She might as well be on stage going, can you see my breasts? Have a good look at my arse. Stare at my flange. She doesn't need a choreographer. She needs a fucking gynecologist. They're trying to appeal to teenagers. Teenage girls want to emulate them. Teenage boys, he'd be just satisfied with an album of twerking noises. He's in HMV taking his CD back. Hello, excuse me, mate. It's got music on it. I can't wank to this. Yeah, all he wants to listen to this, an album of fucking twerking noises. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing there, by the way. I think I've just sent the text. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. They use sex to sell music and it works. I'm not sure if it'll work on everything. I mean, would you buy fruit and veg off of that bloke down the market if he was trying to sell it to you like, get your cabbages, get your cabbages. Would you like a large banana, lady? Get your cucumbers, get your cucumbers. You see, it's so important the way you look these days. It really is. I don't, I don't get these women that have Botox. What the fuck is that? Just be a woman. Fuck it. They look mental. I reckon they showed her the price as they were doing it. That's how much it cost. Fucking hell. It must be a nightmare living with somebody that has Botox. You never really know what the fuck they're thinking. You all right, love? No, not really. I've had a fucking terrible day. The doctor says I've got 2 weeks to live. I don't get women's cosmetics anyway. They test them on laboratory animals. How the fuck does that work? What, they put lip gloss, false eyelashes, and some hair gel on a monkey, send it to a nightclub and see if he gets off with someone? It's so important the way you look these days, you know? Piercings, everyone's getting pierced. You know, I'm too scared. I don't mind the odd piercing. I think it looks very attractive. But if you get your nose pierced, now you've got an hole through your nostril. Every time you sneeze, you're going to start fucking whistling. You catch a cold, it turns into one man and his dog. This dog's gonna the sheep are in the pen. Sheep, they're in the fucking pen. The sheep gone out, we're in the fucking pen. I don't have any tattoos either. People ask me what I'd get if I had a tattoo. Well, I think I'd get a sleeve, and then I'd get a short sleeve for in the summer when it got warmer. Well, I'm paranoid about that sort of thing. What if you're getting a tattoo done and the bloke doing it suddenly sneezes? What the fuck happens then? You know, it's like, tattoo. The fuck have you done? Mum and Dad. Have you noticed the nearer the tattoos are to the face, the more mental the person? Have you noticed that? You know, because you'll have like a little tattoo, a little butterfly on your ankle, like just a little butterfly there, just there. Then you can have like a heart on your hip with an arrow through it, and then fucking snake on your chest, and then fucking call me here, and then spider's web. Hey, you wouldn't know it, but when I was younger, I was dead cool. I used to wear a pair of cut-off jeans. I used to wear the bottom bits. Do you ever do that? You open the washing machine and someone has left a tissue in their pocket. Now the whole family has to walk around for a week like they just stepped out of a fucking snow globe. And walking in the air. Now, if I go anywhere near our washing machine with a pair of trousers, my wife turns into a copper. She does a stop and search on me. Have you got anything in your pockets I should know about? Not as far as I know. What's that tissue then? You planted that. Have you ever watched your clothes in your washing machine? Because they start the cycle a little bit suspicious, don't they? You know, they don't know what the fuck's going to happen to them, you know? Then after a while, you can look in there, they're all having a bit of a laugh, they're jumping about, they've got that detergent board, they're having a bit of a game. But then there's your spin cycle, where your washing machine goes fucking nuts. Because your washing machine's like a schizophrenic. Oh yeah, there's a pause before it happens. It just sits there like that. You can see all the clothes looking at each other like, what's happening? And then suddenly your washing machine goes, bastard! See all your clothes in there, pinned up against that drum inside? That's why halfway through you got to open that drawer and put that fabric softener in there. That's why they call it comfort. That's to calm it down. Calm down. Then at the end, you take all your clothes out. There's always that traumatised sock stuck to the top of the drum inside, isn't there? My wife's always complaining, there's a sock missing. There's a fucking sock missing. Yeah, it's inside the machine, stuck to the top of the drum like that. Pay! I've lost my brother. You know, my wife is constantly at war with clothes. I don't get women's clothes. You know, you all see those models on the catwalks modelling women's clothes going like that. Why do they model women's clothes like that? You don't wear them like that. You'd look fucking mental if you walked into the pub on a Friday doing that shit. Half a lager shandy, please, Ken. I don't get women's clothes. Most of my wife's dresses zip up at the back. Whose fucking idea was that? Have you ever seen your wife come in on a Friday a little bit pissed trying to undo that zip? She'll stand in the middle of the bedroom, right? She'll have herself in a fucking half Nelson. I got this, hold on! After a while, she gets really angry. She looks like a psychiatric patient trying to get out of a fucking straitjacket. Get me out of this fucking dress! No! Constant at war with her clothes. The other day, I was watching my wife getting dressed. No word of a lie, right? She put a bra on backwards and then fucking spun it round. She looked like she just passed her HGV. You know, she's backing up in the bedroom.
Warning, wife reversing. Warning, wife reversing.
The fuck is that? I don't put my pants on backwards and then spin round really quick. She's always adjusting her bra, my missus, putting everything in place, you know? Fracking, I call it fracking. Blokes are the same, they're always shifting it, moving it. You all right, boys?
Yeah.
You ever done that? You'd be walking down the high street on a Saturday through Birmingham, suddenly get a pube caught in your pants. Fucking hell. You don't want to attract the attention, so you start doing all that shit, you know? I think that's how ballet was invented. You know, years ago, some bloke was walking down the street doing all that shit, you know? Somebody went, well, what is that? I call it the Nutcracker Suite. It's when we're going out, that's when my wife does mad stuff. We was going out the other day, she's got a shower cap on her head, which I don't get. Why would you want to wash your hair at a different time to the rest of your body? It's like your hair is out of sync with the rest of your body. What happens when you want to wash just your hair? Do you have a fucking bag that comes up to here? I don't fancy washing me face today. Where's me ski mask? See, I don't like it when my wife gets in her bathroom. Do you know what she's done now? She's put that hand cream in there. She says, Lee, use the hand cream after you wash your hands. Fucking never again. You can't get back out. You've got no grip. Help! I'm stuck in the bog! My wife can be completely paralysed just by getting ready to go out. Normally, it's just after she's painted her toenails. I'll ask her to do something, she'll stand up and she'll go, Lee, I can't move. I've just painted my toenails. And I look down and she's wearing what can only be described as a fucking sponge knuckle duster. What the fuck is it? It's like she's got each toe in stocks. You know, they're all drugged out their head on varnish. Help her! She's drugged her! See, I know these things. I know these things because I've been married for, this year, 30 years. 30 years this year. Yeah. We've been married for so long, things are changing. I don't like shopping with my wife. She's changed. She scares me. My wife is normally a law-abiding person. That is until we get in the shopping centre. We'll be standing in the food court holding a couple of trays of our dinner on after just paying for it, and she'll turn to me and she'll go, she hasn't charged us for the teas. You what, love? She hasn't charged us for the teas. Well, that's all right. I just... don't you fucking dare. Never on the run. I'm shitting myself. We're like fucking Bonnie and Clyde. I'm eating me dinner like a fugitive. Are they coming? Are we in trouble? Are we fucked? My wife's all calm and calculated. Easy, easy. I'm shitting me pants. I can't stand this. A life on the run. I can't stand it anymore. She's got me by the cheeks. Oi. You drunk the tea, you slag. You're in. Okay. I didn't know my wife was such a criminal. Have you ever stayed in a hotel with your wife? Fucking hell, she becomes like a burglar overnight. She turns into one of those bank robbers you see in the films. We'd be leaving the room and suddenly she starts scooping all the toiletries into a fucking handbag. Go, 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 go. I'm standing there, what are you doing? We're here for another fucking 2 weeks. What is she going to do with all these miniature bottles of shit anyway? She'd be up the pub the next day. Psst, do you want to buy a shower cap? Do you want to buy a feminine hygiene bag? How many you got? 1. You know, I'm pretty much the idiot in our house. I swear, I am. You know, I watched that film the other day, 12 Years a Slave. That's based on my marriage, that is. Yeah, because I've got 2 jobs. This one, if you can call it a job, and whatever shit job she's thought up for me when I get indoors. I'm not serious. As soon as I walk through our front door, she'd be standing there with a plunger going, Bog, needs unblocking now. Doesn't matter who you are. You could be Alan Sugar, one of those tycoons off the Dragon's Den. As soon as you step through your front door, you turn into fucking Igor. Hello, darling, I'm home. Rubbish needs taken out now. Oh, immediately, oh, master. She runs the worst job centre in the world. It's all menial work she gets me to do. It's like, pray, anything good for me today, oh master? Yes, this one involves travel. Oh, zippity-doo-dah. Get me some lilets. And you can get those on the way back from the chippy. Now go! Oh, thank you. Living the dream. To be fair to my wife, it's not all menial work she gets me to do. Sometimes she'd be on her way out the door and she'd go, Illy, any idea what the roads are like? I'm like, yeah, just a minute, I'll just nip up to the fly in the sky. Well, there's a 5-mile tailback on the B402 after a frozen food lorry jackknifed at Junction 9. This is Lee Evans with the traffic and travel, brought to you by How the Fuck Should I Know? I don't fucking know. And I can't remember anything anymore, and it's losing me all the battles in our house. My wife can even tell me my own memory just by saying, I did tell you, Lee. And I just believe her, because I can't fucking remember. She'll say to me, you don't even remember what you forgot, do you? The fuck did you just say then? She's like, oh, forget it. I just did, don't you remember? I can't remember anything. I have to turn to my wife for everything these days. We'd be in the supermarket, right? And the woman behind the counter would go, do you have a loyalty card? I look straight to my wife, go, no loyalty card. No. Somebody will say to me, Lee, can you answer anything by yourself? I look straight to my wife, can I answer anything by myself? No. I can't remember it. I'm one of them blokes that stand in a record shop, humming the chorus to the bloke behind the counter because I can't fucking remember the song. Yeah, it's sort of like boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom, chicka. It's a shame you can't do that with anything else. You know, you're ordering a curry. Yeah, I had a little while ago. It sort of sounded like a... You know, me and my wife, we applied for one of those gay marriages because gay people seem to be a lot happier. I thought, fucking, I'll have some of that. No, the gay community, they have a march when the Pet Shop Boys release a new album. Then they have another parade when they don't release an album. They celebrate their sexuality, marching through the streets. I am what I am. You never see married couples doing any of that, blowing whistles and waving flags, do you? They all seem to be fucked off with everything. On a gay march, they're all flouncing around, you know, go west. On a married march, it'd be just like men and women walking down the street going... Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. All these people that have gay marriages, it's all great when you first meet somebody, but let's see if you can last 30 years, mate, because things start to change. Like, we've been married for so long, things are changing. She's getting more butch and I'm getting more feminine. I swear, you know, the lights will suddenly go out in our house. So I go, clink, I'll go, what the fuck's happening? My wife will go, calm down, you tart. I'll get a fucking torch. Anyway, I can't see my wife on a parade. After 2 minutes, she'd be hanging on to me going, oh, Lee, I'm not walking another fucking step. These fucking shoes. Because she does that. My wife would buy some shoes, but not normal ones you wear on your feet. Oh, no, that's too fucking easy. No, because the ones she buys, no, they're special, much more trendy, because the ones she buys, you don't wear on your feet, you take off halfway through the night and end up holding your hand. You know them fuckers? If we're going out for the night, right, we'll leave our house and she'll have her shoes on her feet where they're fucking meant to be. She'd go like, oh, I love these fucking shoes, I love these shoes. Fucking love these shoes, Lee. As the night progresses, you'll see her go like, oh, I love these fucking shoes. All these fucking shoes. I love these fucking shoes. No! I'm looking at her feet going, oh, trendy, blisters. I'd
rather she just took them shoes off. Because whenever she keeps them on all night, something really weird happens. Has your wife ever done that? She's had those shoes on all night. We'd get indoors, right? She'd disappear off into the bedroom to take those shoes off. And suddenly, you can hear all these sounds of ecstasy coming out the bedroom. All you can hear is this. Oh! 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 Oh, that feels so good. Oh, yeah, just there. Oh, yeah. I'm standing in there all the way. Who the fuck is in that room with my wife? And here's the freaky bit. When she reappears out of that bedroom, it's a completely different woman. What is it with women when they get in from a night out? That really glamorous person I was with seconds ago is now wearing an old baggy tracksuit. It makes her look like she shit herself. A pair of old slippers, a house coat, and no fucking makeup. She'll walk out that bedroom going like that was a fucking top night, Lily. Go on, you've got to admit it, that was a fucking top night. I'm standing there. Who the fuck are you? She went in that bedroom looking like Winona Ryder. She come out looking like fucking Shaun Ryder. That was a top night, wasn't it, Lee? Her behaviour changes as well. 5 minutes ago, we was in the car having a sophisticated conversation. Now she's on the couch, a mouthful of chocolate. Do you want the quality straight? Here, do these trousers make me look like I've shit myself? Be honest. Here, I've just finished that book, 50 Shades of Grey. Do you fancy an early night?
I was in America about 3 months ago, and I had to fly back because I'm not fucking swimming. Sod that. But somebody said to me, if you're going to get on one of those long-haul flights, what you have to do is you have to take some sleeping pills. You know, you can have a kip on the plane. When you get off the other side, you'll be all refreshed. I went, that's a great idea. So I'm at the airport. They called my flight. I took about, what, fucking 19? And I ran to the gate. When I got to the gate, the woman went, sorry, cancelled. I mean, you're joking. But she said, stay alert, because one will be along any minute. Okay. It's a good job that ramp sloped into the plane. You should have seen me go down it. I was like on the glass, like that. Because in America, they're petrified since September the 11th, you know, about security and stuff. Because security, as we know, is bad. You go to any British airport and you just kind of walk up to the check-in thing and there's that woman behind the check-in desk who's wearing way too much fucking makeup for me. Who makes these ladies up? A morgue? You know, they're like constantly fucking surprised. I mean, you know, they're like the women at the cosmetic counters, you know, in the department stores. Have you seen them? They've got like orange faces and white coats. It's like you've been fucking tangoed, love. You know, I mean, how much makeup can they wear? The ladies in the cosmetic counters must get up in the morning and go, just one more bit of makeup on my face. Ah, poof, poof, poof. That's why you'll see them wearing polo necks. As soon as they take them off, they go, oh, fuck, ah. You know, some people love retail shopping. Personally, I hate it. I do. I went to buy some sunglasses the other day and it's impossible. You go into Boots or whatever and there's like a sunglass rack and they've nicked a mirror off of a fucking Tonka toy or something, I don't know. So you can't see anything anyway. You put the glasses on and they put the tassel right in the fucking middle. Then they put that sticky patch over one lens. Thanks, now I can see fuck all! It's like I wear glasses, and anyone that wears glasses, you will know. You got to have your eyes tested. They sit you in this seat. They bring this huge apparatus down on top of your head. You go, fuck, I'm not wearing these. You got something a bit more fashionable, you know. And you can't try new glasses on, because you have to take your glasses off to try new ones on. Now you can't see.
They go, what do you think? You go, I don't know. I can't fucking see, I need my glasses. So I'm at the check-in thing, you know, and I kind of goes through the check-in thing. And there's this woman, you kind of face, the security is so bad at the check-in thing, you're kind of there, and she goes like that. This woman goes, I'm just going to ask you some security questions, is that okay? And you think, well, she's on the ball. She's obviously going to tie me to a chair, you know, slap me around a bit, shine a light in my eyes or something. She goes like that, did you pack your bag? Yourself. Oh, fucking well done. I'm a terrorist. How did you just like crack me like that? This is the one I love. I love this one because they go, have you left your bag and the changes at any time? Well, it's been in the fucking loft for 6 months. I mean, well, you know what I mean? How long do I have to fucking keep it? Because there's these signs all around the airport. It says any left items will be taken away by the police and destroyed. So I took my old fridge in. I thought, fuck it, I'll get rid of that. You can't get rid of them because of the gases, you know. So you get your case and you put it on this kind of conveyor. She presses a button, off goes your case. Your case goes, where am I going? I don't like this. Don't leave me, please. And it's gone. And you don't see it until you get to the other end, you know? And it kind of comes out of that flappy door at the back, which is great. It kind of goes, where the fuck have you been? You know, it's like, that was a nightmare. It's got like a dent here, like that. Look at that! Because I love that flappy door. You know that kind of flappy door it comes through? It's fantastic at the back. Because it's like that door your mum used to have as a kid. Do you remember that? What you must do, it was like multicoloured strips of plastic. You go, what's that? It's a door. Fuck off. Burglars would walk up to it with a crowbar and go like, oh no, I never cracked that. That wasn't a door. Every time you walk through it, you look like a sex shop owner. You know, you kind of...
Do you want to buy some videos?
Wasn't a proper door. You still had it on your head when you got to the fucking lounge. It was... You know... It's like these people that have a bit of a country door. You know, they have that barn door. What's that? That's a kind of I don't fucking know door. You open the top bit, you look like a horse. You open the bottom bit, you look like you're in the bog. Got any toilet paper? So I goes through the check-in, I goes down to the thing, gets on the plane. I cannot believe my luck when I get on the plane, I swear. I get like an exit seat, and the leg room you get with an exit seat is incredible. You like that? Look at the fucking leg room I got here. I'm looking back at economy going, look at that! Until the stewardess takes you for the survival kind of routine. She goes, if there's a fire or we go down, the exits are here, here, and here. And they point at you. Me? What have I got to do with an accident? No, because if you get an exit seat, now you have a certain responsibility. Because you've got to know how that fucking door opens. Because in a crisis, everyone's going to come running at you to get out the door. All the lights on the floor lead to B15. That's my seat. Fuck, I only want a bit of leg room. I don't know I was going to be part of the fucking team. You know? Because they always say that. They always say, follow these lights on the floor. Yeah, 300 people in a blind panic looking for fucking lights. Especially British people, they're like, out of the way, out of the way! There was one here earlier. I saw it. It's like fire extinguishers. They always make the instructions so bloody complicated. Somebody will run up to you and go, there's a fire! Is there? Okay. Number one, shake it, I think. And on takeoff, you're banging down the runway and the stewardess is sitting the other way, facing us. Why is she facing us? Safer. Then I want to fucking face that way. And do you know what? It doesn't matter, because if we hit anything, she's going to get a face full of me anyway. Oh yeah, it's like that advert, Julie knew her killer. That's me. I'm coming. And the two main concerns on a plane now, if you fly anywhere, is number one, terrorism, and the other one is deep vein thrombosis. The clogging up of the veins. And they give you these leaflets, you have to read them, you know? Number one, it starts off with your face, you have to do these exercises. Number one is you kind of have to move around your face like this. Number two, kind of works your way down to your lower body like this. And number three is your legs, and they encourage you to walk around the plane, so you go in the plane going like this. You look like a fucking terrorist. They got you on the floor trying to tie your hands. You go, no, you don't understand. That's why I feel sorry for the pilot. He's up in the cockpit the whole journey. What about his veins clogging up? You know, he should be able to come down the aisle doing his exercises. Come down the aisle, going out. Morning, everyone.
Don't worry, you're in safe hands with me.
That wouldn't frighten me at all. Because the pilot is the most important thing on a plane. You know when he comes over that tannoy and he goes,
Morning, everyone. Don't worry, I'll get you there safely.
and you think, oh, the posh twat will. Because they got that accent, you know, it's very calming, that posh accent. You have to have the right accent to be an airplane pilot. You can't have the wrong accent. It's a job description. You can't come over the tannoy and go, hello! Have you looked down yet? I've shit my pants! It would scare us. No, we've come to expect that nowadays, a bit of professionalism, you know? Like a copper knocks on your door to give you some bad news. He can't go, oh, love, oh.
I'm really sorry. I'll hold it back, I'll hold it back. Do you have a dog? Fuck, I'm so sorry. It's just seen its paws sticking out the sides of the wheels. It's as flat as a card. Fuck it, come and have a look for yourself.
It would freak us out, you know? And why do you want to fart so much on a plane? What is that? Why are they feeding us? Balloons? What is it, cabin pressure? What is it? You say to yourself, you're sat in your seat and you say, can I let a sly one go into the sponge? No, because it has that kind of delayed reaction. It stays around in the sponge, you know? And the passengers that get on the plane after you, they get it. Somebody will sit in your seat and go, oh, now that's strange. Oh. No, because I didn't feel anything. And yet my eyebrows are falling from my face. You know, I'm sorry. What? You know, that's why I feel sorry for that guy who has to open the door when you get to the gate at the other end. You know, when you get to the other airport. No, because he has to open that fucking door. He's on the outside of the plane. He kind of guides that ramp in like... It latches onto the plane, he undoes the door. You know, 3,000 accumulated farts fucking straight at him. That's why you always see two people in fluorescent jackets and a wheelchair. It's for him. He's like,
We'll take him from here, love. You know? And the toilet on a plane, it's got some suck on it, hasn't it? Does it really need to suck that hard? It's a button about that big. You press it, it's like... Ah! Stewardess! My kidneys have gone down that hole! You know... That's not right. That's not natural. Oh. My spleen's in there. Wait a moment. Put it in my pocket for later. It has, though. You press that button, everyone's hair in the cabin goes... You know what's fascinated me is why they never have a window in a plane bog. Who's gonna see you at 35,000 fucking... Some bloke on the outside of the plane going, "You all right, mate?" You know. Then you have to get off the plane, which I love, you know, because it's like we're British and we should be proud of that. Because they always say the same thing, the stewardesses, "Please remain in your seats until we reach the terminal." Yeah? Fuck off. When do we ever do that? As soon as the wheels touch the floor, we're underneath the luggage thing like that. Where's me case? Where's me fucking... Oops, you all right, mate? Sorry about that. We just want to get off the plane. Then we have to go through customs, which is always a kind of nerve-wracking experience, especially if you've got too many fags in your case. No, because the more innocent you want to look, the more guilty you look because you're trying too fucking hard. And we're not real criminals, you know? We kind of go through customs with your case. It's always got bloody squeaky wheels. You're like... Sounds like you're bringing in a bag full of budgies, you know? You're looking back at your wife going, "Ah, look innocent, look fucking innocent." You know, we're no good at that. And those trolleys, the trolleys don't help. They actually take you towards the custom bloke. You're like, "Ah, fuck, 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 fuck." You know, they're crap. You know, it's when we go to a foreign country, we go on Spain or so-and-so on holiday, and you always have to fill in that customs form, and it says, "Are you bringing any plant life or animal life into the country?" What, they wouldn't notice you with a cow under your arm going through fucking customs? Stay still, stay still. Meh. Shut up, fucking shut up. It's a Spanish donkey. You know, I hate travelling and I hate holidays. My wife was looking at holiday brochures the other day. I don't want to go on fucking holiday. There's always pictures of, like, a bloke in the pool on a lilo with a fucking drink. You ever tried to do that on holiday? You stand by the edge of the pool with drink in hand and you go, "Drink, pool, lilo, go." Fuck, 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 fuck. Love, hold me pint! It's like, the other day, I had to book a flight on one of these cheap airlines. They got a scam going, haven't they? You've got to do it all yourself. You have to get on the airline's website, put all the details in for them, choose your own seat, weigh your own luggage, so you're not overweight, print out your ticket on your printer. Fucking, I only wanted to go to Tenerife. I didn't know I was working for the fucking company. Now I'm getting worried whether they're going to give me the time off work to go on this trip. And have you been through security lately at the airport? Have you been through security? They still make you take your shoes off. Do you know why? In case you wake up that bloke staring at the x-ray screens. Oh, yeah, you're going through security, no shoes on, doing all that shit, you know? You can see him over there staring at the screens going... I love that it's security. I love that when you go through security, you know, they make you take your shoes off and your belt and your jacket and your bag. It all goes in that tray, goes through the x-ray machine. You're actually saying to the security bloke, you know, these terrorists, they actually think they're going to change the way we live our lives. Oh, I don't fucking think so. You know, you're standing there stark bollock naked.
Some bloke behind you wearing white gloves going, oh, no. Not gonna change my life. Every day's a crack. Now, if you see an unattended bag left somewhere, you go, the fucking hell's that? Years ago, if you saw an unattended bag, you go, I'm fucking having that. Then you got to go through that big metal detector, you know, that big doorway one, you know, the one that's meant to pick up any metal. Have you noticed? It's made of metal. That's like having a sniffer dog that's into fucking drugs, you know? I've got to find some soon, man. I'm getting the EBGBs. Now you're just about to climb aboard a jet-powered machine that engineers have spent years eliminating drag and turbulence so you can reach speeds of 500 miles an hour at 37,000 feet, destinations far across the planet, but they overlook one thing, one tiny design fault that fucks all that up. Yeah. The queue in W.H. Smith's at the airport. Fuck me, have you been in that queue? It's the most miserable conga in the world. There's people in that queue, they've been there for years going, You know, they always have two people on the tills. Unless they're really busy, then they just have the one. Which is why when they call the flight, you're late for the gate, you're running up one of those moving walkways, dragging your bag behind you on wheels, and have you noticed it starts to make that suggestive growling noise like it's getting turned on? Have you noticed that? You'll be walking up one of those moving walkways, your bag will be behind you going like... If you're really late, it starts to get really sexed up. It's like... If everyone's late, it sounds like a fucking orgy, you know? Oh yeah, do me big time, do me. Do me? Where the fuck did that come from? If I said that in our house, my wife would go, fucking what? You know, do me. I'll do you in a minute, you chimp. You get to the gate of the airport, there's those smug fuckers at the gate, you know, the speedy boarders, you know them fuckers that are paid extra to be fast-tracked up the front. You can see them standing there going, think you'll find I'm first. Tosser. You know, he's going through his pre-flight checks, you know, polo neck, check. Corduroy trousers, check. Really small penis, check. He thinks he's going to get on the plane first. I don't think so. You know when that EasyJet woman starts speaking into that microphone, you know, speedy boarders and passengers with children only, please. When that comes out the speakers, that's translated into, ready! Bundle! Everyone's like, back off. I love seeing the faces of those speedy boarders when they realise they paid extra to be fast-tracked onto a fucking bus. Have you ever been on one of those buses you have to get to your plane? Have you ever checked out the driver? They're fucking mental. That's why they put them behind glass to protect the passengers. You can see them in that little cube gun. You know, they got that little hole to put some meat through, you know. As soon as he's got you all on his fucking bus, he pisses off across a tarmac, overtaking jumbos, cutting up 737s. You're all in the back hanging on, you know. What's he doing? You all look like the back end of a butcher's van, do you know what I mean? You get to your plane, you know, you walk up the steps, and there to greet you at the door is, Orange Face Phyllis. Because you know everyone that works for EasyJet's fucking orange. And the trouble with EasyJet is everything's orange. So all the staff keep merging into the background. You're getting on the plane and hovering in front of you is like a hairdo with some teeth.
Welcome to EasyJet.
Fucking hell. And have you tried the seats on these cheap airlines? Have you tried the seats? The captain comes over the tannoy and he goes like, once we're in the air, you'll be able to kick back and relax. Yeah. Have you tried pressing that little button in your armrest? Have you tried pressing that? Fucking, that's it. That's all you get. That's it. Kick back and fucking relax? What's this Hobbit fucking Airlines? Because they always say that, don't they? When you're coming into land or you're going to crash, put your seat in the upright position. What? That's going to save my fucking life, is it? Not only is this a shit amount of room, but now you're 1 inch closer to the ground, the very thing that's going to fucking kill me! In fact, you've got to crash to get more leg room. It's on the... Oh, now that is what I call luxury. What do you reckon, love? Love, where the fuck she... Well, she won't be needing that then, will she? Then you get them fuckers, you know, the latecomers who turn up on the plane late, start trying to get their bag in the overhead locker. Oh. Now you're sat there with some stranger's knob coming at you. I didn't know the in-flight entertainment was dodge the dong. He's up there going, who are you? They've always got that huge bag that doesn't comply with handheld luggage regulations. He's still trying to squeeze it in there. Looks like he's trying to squeeze Anne Whitcomb into a fucking bread bin. You look out the window, there's the ground crew. I love the ground crew. There's always that bloke, isn't there, with the headphones plugged into the plane. I always think that's the biggest fucking iPod I've ever seen. It's almost that bloke as well, isn't it, going around the plane with a clipboard, you know, ticking stuff off, you know, just before you take off. Going around the plane, you know, with a clipboard, go, Because that is what you don't want to see, you know? You're on the runway, you're just about to take off, you look out your little window and you can see him down on the tarmac, go like, what the fuck's that? What the fuck is that? You know, you're staring out that window going like... Because they always say, don't they, your life jacket's under your seat. But you never really check, do you? I mean, you have a little feel around, you know, come across that bloke's shoe in the seat behind. Sorry. Because you know that's what's going to happen. You're hurtling towards the ground at 500 miles an hour. You, in a blind panic, will be trying to get a fucking shoe on your head. You know, you're putting on the laces. Mine's not inflating. Have you read the safety instructions on the plane? They actually give you the instructions of how to use the sick bag. What, we don't know how to be sick into a bag? You're just about to Ralph, you've got it on your head going... Does anyone know how the fuck this works? And you're sat in your seat, you've got a 5-hour journey, you're sitting there going, yeah, this is all right, I can sit here for 5 hours, quite comfortable, actually. And then suddenly that woman gets on the plane, sits in the seat in front of you with that kid that won't stop fucking crying. And the only thing that stops him is when he pokes his head over the seat in front of you and you go, boo. Then his mum's face appears in that little gap between the seats and she goes, oh, I think you found a friend there. No, I don't want a fucking friend. Because you know what's going to happen now? She's going to have a fantastic journey and you're going to be Barney, the purple fucking dinosaur. You're still sitting there 3 hours late with that kid poking his head up like, I fucking hate kids. 4 hours later, he's still doing it. You're looking at the door going, if that door opens, I'm fucking jumping out. After 5 hours of this, the kid pokes his head up over the seat in front of you and you go, Dare! Everyone in the seats behind you is like, fucking well done. If you weren't going to do it, I fucking was. Do you ever do that? You ever do that with a kid? Hello? And they just burst out crying. You ever read that? It's because you look fucking mental. You ever caught your reflection in a shop window doing that? Hello, you? Hello? Who the fuck is that, me? I could look like a child snatcher. As soon as the plane's off the ground, it turns into a shop. Orange-faced Phyllis gets on the speaker system. Tries to make all her shit merchandise she's flogging sound really classy, you know? Welcome to EasyJet Boutique and Bistro. Why not celebrate flying with us with a half bottle of monkey sperm champagne? Or why not treat yourself to our exclusive limited edition range of cosmetics endorsed by some slag off the telly? According to her, this is the place to shop. Get the fuck out of it. You know, at 37,000 feet, there's some woman banging on the door trying to get in. Let me in. I want some of your olive oil and some of your lip balm. Pick up the in-flight magazine. That's been well thumbed, isn't it? It's always got that map on the back, you know, with all those arrows pointing to all the countries that stewardess has been done by the captain. Over and out. Roger. Roger, 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 Roger. Have you seen the price list for the drinks on these cheap airlines? Cost more than the aftershave. I thought, fuck it, I bought a bottle of Aramis, I drank that, there's more alcohol in it and it's cheaper. I love that when you land, you know, you're all getting off the plane, they stick orange-faced Phyllis on the door going, goodbye, hope you fly with us again soon.
Of course we are. You brought us here. How the fuck are we going to get home?
I love that when you go on your holidays. You always get into that holiday spirit, don't you? You know, when you're away and it's sunny and stuff like that, you always get talked into buy that really shit sombrero by that friendly bloke down the local market, you know? Oh, senor, that sombrero, that is you. Do you think so? Don't look fucking mental. You know, your wife's right next to you going, you look just like that Julio Iglesias. Fucking do I? Do I look fucking mental? Have you noticed when it's time to come home, the closer and closer you get to Britain, the more that hat starts to look shit. You know, you're walking through the airport. I feel a bit of an arse, actually. You know, you buy the automatic arrival doors. It's what? I used to love going on holiday when I was a kid. I used to love that. You know, when your mum used to take you down the seaside, your mum and dad take you down the seaside, you know, and your mum would always make you go in the sea. Come on, in the sea. Come on, it's good for you. Have you noticed as soon as it started to rain? Come on, out. You're going to get wet. I used to love that when I was a kid. Remember going up the local park when you was a kid? Remember that? Your local park where you lived? And you used to slide down that metal slide in your shorts. You know, all the way down, you're like... Spend the next 2 weeks up the fucking Burns unit, you know? Used to love it up there. Remember that giant spring? Remember that big giant spring thing you used to sit on? Remember that? You ever seen a grown adult get on one of them fuckers? You ever seen that? Look at Daddy, Timmy. Look at Daddy. Look at Daddy. Oh, fuck me face. Oh, me head. Go and get Mummy, Timmy, quick. Remember the roundabout? Remember the roundabout? All the older lads would make the smaller ones get on and they'd fucking spin it, wouldn't they? You little bastards. You know, you'd be on there at Mach 5, all your skin's coming off, you know? Be breaking the speed barrier, there's kids flying off all over the estate. When you eventually got off that roundabout, take you 2 weeks to get home because you have to keep waiting for the fucking path to come round. You know, you get indoors, your mum's like, "Hey, you been drinking?"
I've been on the roundabout.
You've been drinking roundabouts. I love kids. I love kids, you know. As soon as you have a kid, all your relatives come round, don't they? As soon as you have a kid, all the relatives come round, they all say the same thing. "Oh, he's just like his dad. He's just like his dad." And then someone will make that sly comment, "Yeah, he's been lying about for 9 months doing fuck all, living off her." You ever get someone show you the kid? He's just been born, it's really fucking hairy. You ever see? You know, someone shows you the kid, he's got like a beard and a hairy chest. The fuck's that? It's a fucking wolf boy. Hello? I was an ugly kid. I was ugly when I was a kid. God, I was really dumb. It's not, I know, I can see your face. Not a lot has changed. I was really dumb when I was a kid. I was, like now, for instance, now I use an accountant, right? I have to, because I can't count. In maths at school, fuck, you should have seen me in maths at school. You know when you used to sit and do your times table? You used to sit in the dumb row in maths and do the times table. You know you used to do that? You used to sit there and go like, 1, 2, 2, 2 to the 4, 3 to the 6. I never learnt any maths. I just learnt that rhythm. You know, you should just sit there and go like that. So I go and see my accountant and he's like that. He's like, "So what's your outgoings for this year, Mr. Evans?" I go, "That's easy, that's And we believe he knows what he's talking about, you know? He's got an office, he's wearing a suit, he knows what he's doing. Yeah, but you never see him working out in front of you, do you? I bet when you leave his office, he's like, "Goodbye, Mr. Evans, don't worry, we'll take care of everything. Goodbye, goodbye." And somebody else who can't quite add up. I went to a shoe repairer's the other day, but they can cut you a key in the same shop. Who come up with putting them two things together? Keys and shoes. I think it's the bloke who works in there. Have you seen him? He's had his tiny fucking mind sniffing that glue all day. You know, you walk in that shop, he's always behind the counter going, "Yeah, keys and shoes, you know what I mean?" He's always got that black patch around his nose where he leant too far on his lathe, you know? Keys and shoes. Who come up with putting them two things together? Was the first key cutting shop a really fucking long walk away? Some bloke walked for days. "I walked for days to get this key cut. Couldn't do me shoes, could you?" You can call up an emergency locksmith 24 hours a day. They come round your house, change all your locks. We had to do this a little while ago. This locksmith come round our house, he knocks on the door. My wife went, "Well, answer the door." Then I went, "No, let's see how fucking good he is." Well, you've got to be careful who you let in your house these days, you know. Oh, yeah, you hear all these stories. Like my wife, right, she's a highly intelligent woman. We needed a plumber a little while ago. She gets one randomly off the internet. Just right, I said, "Well, who is he?" He said, "He's a plumber." Yeah, but if he was a murderer, he wouldn't have that on his fucking website, would he? A big picture of him holding a knife going, "No job too small." Well, you know, you see all these programs like Road Traders. You know, you let a plumber in your house, you know he's going to be having to got your pipes when you're not looking. Anything to get more money out of us. He's standing in your kitchen and going, "Yeah, I can see your problem." What it is you're highly gullible, you see. For example, when I stick my screwdriver in that pipe, look, when I take it out, there's water pissing out there now. I mean, that's not right. And your boiler, don't get me started on your boiler. Look at this, look. Look at that. Someone's been having a go at that with a fucking hammer. Well, you watch Crime Watch, it shits you up. On Crime Watch, they always say the same thing. They always say the same thing. Beware of professional con men. What? There's amateur ones out there then, is there? You know, some bloke knocks on your door.
Hello, love, I'm from the telephone company. Come to read your meter.
So when I was a kid, we were worried about security where we lived, but we couldn't afford a bigger dog, so my mum just back home the Jack Russell. Yeah, so I've been sort of travelling around, and I actually watched a film on the coach the other day, and it's crap, because you can't see it, you know, and you can't hear it, you know, not from your car anyway, you know what I mean, you can't... I went over to, sounds a bit showbiz, but I went over to Australia. I was doing some gigs out there, right? Sounds big time, doesn't it? But, it was all right, But I've never done this before. I flew fucking 30 hours on a plane, right? And I'm telling you, if you've, it's like your bumhole fucking hills over. I'm serious. Oh, it's a nightmare. You're sat in economy like that, going... like a fucking battery hen. It's a nut. And I don't know if it's just me on planes, but you just want to fart. You want to fart. This is the pressure, or I don't know what it is, but you see people going down the aisle going like that. You see them go in the toilet, they come out 5 minutes late like that. Yeah. They've just been in that toilet going like that. I like the thing at the airport. Have you seen this? Like a square metal detector thing that people have to walk through. Have you seen that? Oh, it's hilarious. Watching people actually prepare to go through there, right? Because they kind of get prepared. It's like a game show or like some kind of competition. They kind of go like that. They kind of go... Do you know what I mean? And then when they go through, it's like that doorway and stars in their eyes. They kind of go through and they go... So weird. But what I want to talk about, seriously, is the insects over there. I'm serious. They got everything right down to the ant. Fucking eats you, bites you, chews you, sucks everything around you. It's a nightmare. It really is. It's like, I know, what have we got? We got the bee. That's all we've got here. That's it. And the bee, have you seen the bee? It doesn't even know it's got a sting, is it? It's like that. It's a twat with a shotgun. That's what it is. Don't upset him. Don't upset him. Oh, like the crab. Like the crab makes me laugh. Because if you notice with the crab, everything's at the front. Big claws, like a big face going, fucking come on it. But you can only walk sideways. So if you go, fucking come on, he go like that. It's so sad. But it's like with the insects there. We got mosquitoes. We got mosquitoes, But you ever been walking through the woods like that? A load of mosquitoes above your head, a load of mozzies. You look up, fucking pub crawl for them, that is. That is, you look up, they're all up there going... around. But over there, they wait for you around the corner, fucking baseball bats. You know what I mean? Here he comes. You step on something here, you go... When it's dead, you step on something over there, you go... Butterflies, they get me. Do you know what I mean? Because, butterflies haven't really... They're like, they're so happy to be flying. They really are. If you watch a butterfly, it's like one of those blokes off the end of the pier where, it's wing strapped, them old films when they go, I'm going! It's like a butterfly's like that. If you watch a butterfly, it's like that. Because you can tell, because when they land, they can't actually believe where they've got down. They kind of go, ah. I got down. It's like sheep. It's like wool. When you have a jumper and it shrinks, and you never see a sheep when it's raining out in a field, all shrunk up. That back bit that comes up when you jumper like that? Like a sheep going like that, my mum washed it. All its arse showing there. It's like dogs. Dogs, it's like... We got a dog. We got a dog at home. It's very old now. It's all grey. I don't know what's in dog years, but it's dead. You know what I mean? It really is. And it's very jealous at the moment, because we've just had a little baby, little Mo, right? Little Mo, and the dog is jealous because it's had all the attention. So, we're coming with Mo like that, and the dog will be in like a napping, and dummy going, me! I've shit myself! So sad. Ah, poor thing. And we had all its sort of jibs taken away. We did have it cut off, and that's sad. Imagine if it was you. Do you know what I mean? Women going, I see women going, what? But you had it all taken away, and it's so sad, because you take them down the vet, and you kind of lay them on that table, and they go, this is nice. This is all right, isn't it? And then they go to sleep like that, and they go, this is nice, this is nice. Then they wake up, and they're surrounded by people going, good boy, good boy, good boy. Am I? Good boy. boy. Fuck that. Where's me bollocks? Come on. And I reckon, right, this is my theory, I reckon that's why dogs always chase bulls. That's right, if you throw a ball like that, a dog will go, let's be bollocks! Because if you notice, they always bring them back. They go like that. And they throw it again, they go, oh, fuck. Come back packed in ice like that. Come on. It's always trying to escape as well, because of Mo and that, it's always at the back fence. We've got this little back fence, you know, and it's going up and down on the motorbike going, like Steve McQueen from The Great Escape. You know what, in The Great Escape, that film, I was going to say, you know when he kind of catches him out and he kind of gets off the train, he goes, have a nice journey, and that bloke goes, yeah, thank you very much. Oh, fuck it. You know, and it's like that time when you're down the pub. You know when you're 14, you kind of go in like that and you go,
Pint of lager, please.
And the woman behind the bar goes, yeah, no problem. Have a good day at school. And you go, yeah, geography was a bit, oh, fuck. But, I don't know, it's like, and I'm not, you know, I can't lay out in the sun either, you know, and I can't because I'm white. Look, you know, look, I'm white, look. Terrible, I reflect. I really do. I do. I like a bit of tin foil on the beach there. Do you know what? People are coming up doing their hair in me like that. Going, seriously, mate. When I go swimming, you know, when I go swimming, I've got a shoal of mackerel behind me. I think I'm a fucking spinner. Sad. But, I don't know. And I like pebbly beaches as well because that sorts everybody out. Because on a pebbly beach, you could be the best looking bloke in the world with black hair, blue eyes, fantastic looking, but on a pebbly beach, you look a twat. You do. You see people on a pebbly beach going like that. Oh. I'm coming. Oh. So sad. Oh, no. But, sharks as well. Sharks. God, blimey. They've got a bad press, I think, sharks. Do you know what I mean? Because like, every time there's a documentary about the sea, they film a shark, they go, now we join the shark. Like that. You know, but if they filmed anything else, it'd be boring. If they filmed like a jellyfish, went like that, right, go, and they go, do something else. I can't. Sharks get a bad press, you know what I mean? It's true. Every time they go, I mean, but, you know, it's like they incite it. If they drop a cage into the sea like that, and there's like a little hole in the cage, and the shark, you can see, they say, we see the shark coming now. And we see this shark going like that. What you doing down here? What you fucking doing down here? And then what they do is they get a bit of meat, right? And they go, and we make now the shark angry. And then they get a bit of meat and go, oi, winger! Well, the shark goes, oh, is that for me? Oh, oh you fucking... You went down the supermarket and you said, I'll have that bit of meat there, please. The bloke behind the counter went like, yeah, right. It took me 4 hours to get them stairs at my house today. I live in a bungalow, you see, it's a problem. But, yeah, thank you very much indeed for coming down to the gig. No, do you know what I mean? So, you know, thanks for coming down and no, fine, get on with it, fine. People are going, fucking made me laugh. Fine, I don't know, sorry if I'm a bit nervous. I bought a relaxation tape the other day and sound of the ocean waves. There was nothing on it. So I took it back to the shop, right? And the bloke said, well, the tide's out, isn't it? Don't know, I'm on alternative medicine at the moment. It's really good. I take one in the morning and I take one round about fucking now. And I do bite my nails. I bite my nails and it's killing me teeth. You know, I should take my shoes off really, but fuck it, you know. I mean, I learned to tie my shoelaces this morning, which is amazing because I was wearing fucking slip-ons. Don't know, nice place where I'm staying. I had to go in a jacuzzi last night. Fantastic. You take all the water out, just float on the air like that. Fantastic. Bloke knocked on my door this morning, went like that. Fax for you, Mr. Evans. I said, what did it say? He went like that. I understood it. But I rang the shopping channel and they said, how can I help you? I said, no, I'm just looking, thanks. So I rang a wrong number yesterday, but it was engaged anyway, so fuck it, doesn't matter, does it? I rang my next door neighbour because I hate my next door neighbour. He's always making noise, banging. I can hardly hear myself drilling some nights, but... I rang him, and I asked the operator to reverse the charges, do you know what I mean? But go around the world the other fucking way, do you know what I mean? But strange when you're on the telephone, isn't it? You kind of, I don't know, like on the goodbye bit, your head gets closer and closer to the phone. You go like, bye, yeah, bye, I gotta go. I'm gonna smash my head on the fucking phone. I mean, you don't pick the phone up and go like that, do you? Hello, yes. You're out of control. I don't know. It's like when you yawn, you lose control of your body. When you yawn, you go fucking. Sneezing's the one. Sneezing, because anything hanging around in your brain, it'll just push out. Anything. You go, fuck up at 4 o'clock. Yawning is an amazing thing, because it's so contagious. You know when somebody yawns at you, you have to yawn back. It's really weird. You know, if we all stood face to face, it'd be a Mexican yawn all around the world. You know that? At the end of me, no oxygen. At the end, no oxygen left. Everyone would go. But where the Mexican one yawns? I don't know. Where did the Mexican wave start? Somebody just got up to go to the toilet. Everyone went. But I don't know. You ever do a suppressed yawn? You ever do that one? You know when somebody's talking to you and they're so boring. You know, you can just see their lips going. And you do that suppressed yawn, you hold it all back, you go, yeah. It's interesting, isn't it? I know, tunes are addictive as well. Somebody only has to do this to you. And that's it. Your brain will reach out, grab it, put it in your brain and play it over and over and over and over. You go, so 4 years later in a lunatic asylum in a padded cell, they open the shut, you're in the corner going, sad. It's like, I don't know, it's like swearing. I swear I shouldn't swear. I'm sorry, I shouldn't swear. It's like, but you don't realise, you know, if somebody threatens you, you go, fuck off. Right? But you can't help it. It's like I don't know, it's like a shortcut. You don't really know what it means. What you should say is like, go in a northerly direction and take your anguish out on somebody else, okay? You know what I mean? Don't really know what you're saying. I should be more creative, more imaginative with my language, but fuck it. But I think we say it without even realising what we're saying. Do you know what I mean? It's like, fuck off, like that. You go, I mean, go fuck yourself up the arse. Right. No, I can do this. Right. I mean, out of control. I don't know. It's like when you run, you fart. No, if you run, you fart. You go like that. What if they do that in the marathon? You've seen the people behind them with their faces. Like that's where they like it. It's like. You lose control. I don't know. It's like when you get drunk. You know when you get drunk, there's the point of no return when your body loses complete control. Do you know what I mean? You go. You kind of hang in there like this. People won't leave you alone. They go, help him up. You go, no, fuck off. Look, just leave me here, please. I'll be all right. Just leave me here. It's when the hand comes up. That's when you're going to be ill. You go, it's going to blow. You turn it to James Stewart suddenly. It's like, I'll never do this again. What's the matter, Jim? I got something jammed. What is it? Smells like carrot. Sad. Dunno. You know when you do come up from there, you got sick all down there, you turn to your wife and you go, I love you! I love you! Do you love me? Kind of. The breathalyzer for drinking driving, that's crap. You should have the 5p test. You have to get 5 pence out of your pocket without spilling change all over the floor. Here they go, go on, here they go. It's a quid. God, dear. Don't know, it's like when you walk in when you're drunk. I hate that. You know when you walk in, you're drunk. Because I walk like that down the train. You ever walk down the train? It's like that. It's like that. Oh, okay. But that's me in a station. That's why it's difficult to go to a toilet on a train, especially for a man. For a man to go to a toilet on a train, they kind of go in like that. It's like... They should be able to walk in one big fucking pan, you know? Should. I mean, you've seen the picture on the door, haven't you? So I don't get on with public toilets at all. You ever go to... You know when you go to a public toilet, you get in one of those cubicles? You ever look under the partition like that, right? And I don't always do it. I don't always... You know what I mean? You look under the partition like that, see somebody's feet facing the other way. You go, what's he doing? What is he doing under there? And they come out and their feet actually face that way. And the push taps. Oh, push taps. Oh. End up sat on it like that. Is this a B-day? You've got the hand dryers. You ever got your hands under the hand dryer and there's a huge smell in the toilet and it's not you? I guarantee somebody will walk in and go, oh. It wasn't me. Yes, it was, you smelly little man, you. It wasn't Jack. I'm sorry, it's still going disgusting, absolutely disgusting. I don't know, those hand dryers are crap. They are. You've got your hands under the hand dryer. For 2 seconds, you go, oh, bollocks. Like, God, it was warm. People in the front row going, fucking get off. I'm so sorry. But, should have went. I've loads of time, I should have went, do you know what I mean? But, I don't know, I was like, I got out of bed this morning. Oh, you know you get out of bed, what's the first thing you do? You look in the mirror, you get out of bed, you go like... You choose that time of the day when you look like a bag of shit to look in the mirror. You kind of like... Coffee, fag, toast, fag. You know, is it me or the more you look in the mirror, the uglier you get? Fuck it, it's me. You ever get out of bed in the morning, you look in the mirror and you've got that kind of crease down your face, you've been led funny. I've been slashed! Because it takes for about 1 o'clock for it to go away. People are going, fucking, you've been in a fight, mate. No, I was led funny, you know. Because I hate the sight of myself. I mean, look at me, God dear. You know the wobbly mirrors at the fair? When I look in them, I look fucking normal. You know what I mean? Hate the sight of myself. It's like, I went to a wedding a little while ago and they videoed it, do you know what I mean? And on the day, you look great. Yes, Mark, yes, smash all the handles. Yes, sirree, Bob. As soon as you look at the video back, like... Switch it off. It's like, I hate people with video cameras. You know what I mean? They kind of go like, smile, you can move. Oh. They actually tell you what's happening. They speak into the mic. They go, well, there's Nan. We go through to the living room. And look, we're out in the garden, there's Mum, there's Dad. And then they sit next to you and tell you as well. They go, look, there's your living room, there's Nan. Yeah, all right, I can fucking hear it, can't I? I've got fucking surround sound here. I was only telling you, you've already fucking told me. Well, I couldn't afford a video when I got married. I had a family brass rub and it was hilarious. Just like everyone went, yeah, look, there's you, look, there's Dad, look. But, got multiple flash cameras now, People go, smile, and the flash goes, you don't know when to smile, so you go, Get loads of pictures of people like that. It's for red eye, that's what it's for, red eye, you know? You ever see like a family group shot? There's your whole family like that, and your nan's in the middle, and she's the only one red eye, like that. I knew she was the devil. God dear. Warm, isn't it? I should keep fit. I used to swim, not lengths, depths. You know, but off a footbath. But I don't know. I do like sport. It's like I want to be the first person to swim the Channel Tunnel. That's what I want to do. Yeah, kind of get wired up, all that large stuff. Step on a train and go. Go! I don't know, it's like, so I've been watching the Olympics, right? I don't come out on film. Red eye, you get a bit red eye. Blokes like that, you fucking will in a minute, you twat. But, I'm sorry if I'm sort of splashing. I'm sorry, sir, sorry. Thanks. But, he's like, it's all right, I don't fucking worry about it. But, I don't know, but I've been watching the Olympics. I think the funniest one is the hammer throw. It's hilarious. The hammer throw go like this. You go... It's like when your mates used to spin you at school and go, 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 go. You go, I can't see. It's weird. I don't think they should get points on how far they can throw that hammer. It's whether they can stay in the circle or not. That's what I think. You go, 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 stay, I can't. And it's not a hammer. It's not a hammer, is it? It's a ball on the chain. Somebody ought to tell him, because I'd hate to see him at home trying to bang nails in with that one. Do you know what I mean? Even his missus like that. Go on, Bert, I'll hold the nail. There you go, Bert. Party all up, here we come, ready? There we go. Okay, what do you do that for, you twat? It's my hammer, isn't it?
She loves holidays, my missus. I hate them. That's the big argument we have in our house, because I don't like holidays and she loves them. She likes to fly, and I hate flying. It's not the flight, it's the airports, because they treat us so badly, I think. You know, because you have to check in 2 hours before you go anywhere now. And you're always late for the check-in. You know, you kind of drive to the airport 100 miles an hour like, ah! You check in and the airline staff go, it's all right, you got ages yet. Sit down. Okay. And you're always checking, you know? Have you called it yet? No! Mr. Panicky Poo! Sit down! Oh, but the fucking airline staff are like schizophrenics. Because as soon as your flight's called over that tannoy, they go nuts! Come on, get on the fucking plane, you're gonna be late, you know? You fucking miss it! Fuck off, I've been here for 2 hours! I'm not the one with the illness here. And they always send you to gate 59. It's always fucking miles away. Where's gate 1? I've never seen the fucking gate 1. Why do we have to walk the first mile and a half? What are they trying to do, save on petrol? I think that's why they weigh your luggage, to see how far they can make you walk, you know. They go like, oh, I see you've got a lot of luggage there. Gate 95. They weigh your cases, but they don't weigh us, do they? We should just walk in wearing all the clothes we're going to fucking wear that week. Anything to check in? No. There's me fucking ticket. Why not? And you're walking down to the gate for fucking miles, and that golf buggy goes by, and they make the passengers sit the other way so you can see that smug fucking look on their face. You know, you ever had the trolley with the insane wheel? You ever had that? You say to your wife, there's a trolley, why has no one had it? And then you find out, you pull your cases on it, all the wheels are fine, but that front one goes like that. It's like it's nervous about going through customs. I'm scared. I'm really scared. It's okay. And you get to the gate, and everyone starts changing when they get to the departure gate. Have you noticed they all start getting crafty? They start edging themselves around the walls to get on the plane first. Come on, love. Come on, let's go on the fucking plane. Fuck off. You're not going to get to Malaga before us, mate. We're all on the same plane. What are you going to do when we're mid-flight? Press your nose up against the cockpit door. I'm going to get there first. I'm going to get there first. We are just coming into land. Please remain in your seats. Fuck you. And we've been at the airport for 2 hours, right? You get on the plane. As soon as you take off, the pilot always says the same thing. We're running a little bit late. We're going to have to make up some time. Us, we're running a bit late. Now it's our fucking fault. Fuck off, I was here before you, mate.
make up some time. What's that all about? What, normally he goes really slow, does he? Oh, but today he's going to do us a favour. He's going to speed up a bit. This is a plane that goes 500 miles an hour. If you got that on your throttle, then fucking use it! You know what I mean? That's like when you get in a cab and you say to the cab driver, I'm in a bit of a hurry, and they always say, it's all right, I know a shortcut. Why don't you fucking go that way anyway? I'll tell you what, when I pay you, I won't give it to you directly, and I'll go all around here like that. Up your trouser leg. It's a bit busy this time of day, doesn't it? You know? And you've been lugging your bags on and off of carousels, in and out of cabs, on and off of planes. You get to the hotel, and that bloke on the door of the hotel goes like that. I carry your bags for you, sir. You fucking what? Yeah. No, we've carried these bags halfway around the world, and Juan wants to carry him 4 feet. Get a fucking tip! Where were you earlier? You wouldn't get Ellen MacArthur sail right round the world, and then as she just reaches the end, some bloke turns up in a little rowing boat. I do the last 5 feet, get all the glory. They're on a scam in these hotels. They are. You ever read the bloke who shows you up to your room? He's brilliant. He shows you up to your room, and he shows you everything in the room. He goes like that. This is your room. This is your bathroom, your bed. Then he switches on the telly, and then he wants a tip for switching on the telly. Is there something you want to fucking watch, mate? Is it? What, we don't know how that works. We'll be in reception in an hour going, we've been staring at the TV, but fuck, what's happening? He didn't show us how the bog works. How does he know we can work that? He didn't sit on the bog and go, now, this is your toilet, huh? If you're having a large poo, it's a shit to flush shit, okay? Show me how everything in the room works. This is your wife. This is how she works. You rub her like this. Take her to the bed. Fucking get out. When you throw me out, grab my collar. Fuck off. Fuckers. That's the thing when you're on holiday as well. Your wife always says the same thing. Try and enjoy yourself. Try and enjoy yourself. How do you try and enjoy yourself? What's that? And they're always checking, are you enjoying yourself? Yeah. Are you enjoying yourself? Yeah. Yes! You don't look like you're enjoying yourself. I don't know how that looks. I'm looking in the brochure at the bloke in the brochure. I'm in the restaurant. Out by the fucking pool. The thing is, if you start enjoying yourself, your wife is the first one to come up to you and go, all right, fucking calm down. Swat. You know? You're the first one to do it. That's another thing you do on your holidays. You never do that. It's unbelievable. You only do this when you're on holidays. You walk around the shops half naked. You do. No, I'm serious. You'd be walking around like the shopping centres, like, and your wife would be in like a swimsuit, right? And a sarong, which is Taiwanese for "I'd me arse." And blokes would be in a pair of Speedos and some sandals, fucking strolling around the shops, right? Picking stuff up. Look at that, love. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. You wouldn't do that here, though, would you? Walk around Asda's in your fucking underpants. Picking stuff up. Look, love, they've got sausages. They've got sausages. That's some people's idea of a bad dream, that is. Walk around the high street half naked. You wake up that night in a cold sweat. What's the matter, love? Oh, terrible dream. I was naked in the high street. Were you on your holidays? Yeah, that's all right then. You ever tried blowing up your kid's lilo down the beach? Fucking hell, you always forget to buy the pump. And the kid sat there looking at you, you're pumping away.
After about 15 minutes, a red mist has descended over your fucking eyes. Your jaw's locked up. You're breathing in carbon dioxide. You're out your fucking head. You might as well be on heroin, really. There should be people dealing with this stuff on street corners. Do you want some Lilo? Do you want some Lilo? You got any dinghies? You got any dinghies, man? Dinghies. Just a couple of armbands, yeah? Make your head. Unbelievable. But I love that question they asked you at the airport. I love it. It gets me every time. You know, you're at the airport, they ask you those security questions, they always say the same thing. Has anyone put anything in your bag without you knowing it? How the fuck would we know? And there's only one thing you can do at the airport, and that's shop. That's why they keep us there for 2 hours, to make us shop. They do. That's what they do it for. Like, all blokes buy new sunglasses, always, to go on holiday. And I hate that sunglasses rack, because there's always some bug at the other side wants to spin it, so you end up looking in those little mirrors, fucking like that, you know. There's only one use for sunglasses when you're abroad, for blokes, to look at other women. And don't say you don't, because you... You know, you'd be down the beach, pair of sunglasses on, pretending to read a book like that. Been on that same page for 2 fucking hours. And from nowhere, you let your wife go, nice, is she? How the fuck did she see through these? They're Polaroids, they're mirrored on one side. They should get rid of that X-ray machine at the airport. She could just stand there. There's a knife in there, there's a knife. Drugs in that one, fucking drugs. Love it, because you can get all this stuff at the airport in the travel shop. You get all this stuff, it's brilliant, like a travel plug. You always buy a travel plug, because you always lose last year's one. It's unbelievable. The quickest way of finding last year's one, buy a new one. As soon as you buy a new one, fuck, there's the other one. That's why they call it an adapter, because it can fucking adapt to its surroundings. And there's the money minder, that's brilliant. Now that is good. It's like a little zip pouch, right? Holds all your euros, fits just inside your Speedos. Yeah, that's great. You're down the beach in a queue of kids getting an ice cream, right? With your hand down your pants, yeah. No. But the best one is how your wife likes to turn up to go on holiday. It's fucking brilliant. They'll always turn up through the airport flip-flops. Then walk in the airport like that. Fuck. Is it me or are flip-flops the noisiest fucking fashion accessory on this planet? Who makes these things? Some deaf bloke. These are very loud. Colour word is saying. Fucking flips. You turn up in flip-flops, right? Flip-flops and holiday earrings. Now, holiday earrings are different from normal earrings. They're big fucking hoops, like that, big hoops. So you walk in the airport like that. Cling, clang, clang. Cling, clang, 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 clang. And bangles. Fucking loads of them on each wrist. Every time she puts her hand down on the table, sounds like a plumber's just emptied his bag. Cling, clang, 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 clang. What's that? She's just turning up a racket. It's like people in the airport going, fuck, is Roy Wood just released a new Christmas single? She turns up a racket, and then they say stuff when you're on holiday down the beach. It's so nice to come away and get some peace and quiet, isn't it? Then she fucks off down the beach like a one-man band. I came home, I was still answering the phone for 2 weeks. I still had fucking ringing in my ears. Hello?